Hey everyone. I come down to the basement to stream, and the first thing I see is a giant centipede crawling on the rug. And I lost him, so I don't know where he is. I guess I'm not catching him. Oh, it's Yoso. I'm trying to pull up the stream chat before the match starts. Well, I guess I'm not doing that. Usually, yes, the hunter will come. Nope. You normally shouldn't decode this cipher, but since I'm a guy who can easily kite, I'm okay with it. Honestly, I'm surprised hunters even start chasing him in the first place. His watch makes him basically invincible as long as you walk straight. As long as you walk straight, not do any funny jukes, they probably won't hit you. And this especially goes for hunter mains, because hunter mains, well, that's just it. They don't play survivor, so they probably didn't play first officer, and they probably won't be able to tell just how far you've really gone in that 1 second. Because if you guys know that the watch makes it so the hunter sees the image of you from 1 second ago, so you're like ahead of your image by about 5 feet. Looks like I am saving first, unless he gets a stun off. Nope. Oh god, what have I done? I messed up. I didn't realize just how far I went. Oops. Big oops by me. Yeah, really big oops by me. I should just stick with Mercenary. How about that? Mercenary, I don't know why. I play other rescuers and I mistime everything. I'm gonna blame sitting in the basement. Excuse me? Yeah, we definitely could have tied if I didn't mess that up. Not a good spot. That was so dumb. I'm definitely not gonna take back first with that kind of gameplay. It's 20% for first officer's decode debuff. So I don't know why hunters chase him, but they do. It's like I no understand your language because I'm from Brazil, but I love your lives. Thank you. Thanks, Gus. Did you get that one off of Google Translate? Thank you. I love my life too. I don't know how Mama uses her watch with him when rescuing. Does she even use her watch? I don't really know what to do with him. I just really hate playing Mercenary with a forward. Because then there's like no decode. Always ban Bloody Queen. Looks like it's all for one again. No comment. Just Psyche being Psyche, okay? Callie, if you faced against Landlands or All for One's Bloody Queen, you would hate her just as much as I do. Like, you don't wanna... Maybe you've probably seen Bloody Queens in Quick Match, but they're nothing like people who actually know how to use her. Oh, this guy really chasing me? Wait, is he seriously chasing me? Wait, that was weird. Hokage, an enchantress out in the open, prefers to chase mercenary. Code, come on. Ooh. One thing to know about Feaster is he can't actually use the tentacle if he doesn't see it. So Blue Race Crow is perfectly fine going up the stairs. Wait, I think he used that pallet though. Blue Race Car doing a pretty good fight. Pretty darn good, Blue Race Car. It's so cold in here. I think you guys know what I go through for you. Nope. Wait, someone finished my cipher, that's good. I'll take down this tentacle. They did nerf Feaster, so you can still immediately rescue after they hit with a tentacle. So there's really no excuse to not save against Feaster these days. Because these days, if he hits you with a tentacle, you can still save. So yeah. If you get hit by a tentacle, you can still immediately rescue. He actually got away. Not everyone reads the patch notes, so I don't know if John knew or if, like, he probably got caught along the way. That's probably what happened. But, you know, you can never be too sure, so nope, I won't tell him. He's gone. Oh. Of course, meanwhile, I didn't say before how. That was not a tentacle issue, though. That was me being dumb. Bye, Riri. You have class? Lucky for me, school's canceled once again tomorrow. Yeah, boy. I think tomorrow's the 13th day. I was counting wrong. I was counting one day behind. Yes, teachers are still striking. So, school was canceled today. School will be canceled tomorrow. So that makes it the 13th day. This Feaster Roxanne? Nope, definitely not. I don't see Roxanne. Roxanne is a champion. How many stars? 7 stars right now. I know. He can't match with us, basically. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. He's too low. He has to be like he has to be at least Manticore 3 or 2 to match with us. Yep, it was John and Blue. Of course, I trust Mama and Sprinter more, but you know what? That's fine. I like them too. They're like... What else? There's QC and Alex. They're the second best. The third best is QC and Alex, but like... Alex uses forward, and I don't really... Forward is circumstantial, let's just be honest. Forward does... Even if you're a god forward, sometimes you just can't defend yourself because the person dies in a bad spot. So there's a little bit of circumstantial stuff there, but as far as people I know and trust, Mama and Sprinter first, John and Blue second, and I guess right now QC and Alex. QC and Alex. It kind of sounds like I'm saying QC and Alex together. Without the end. For me, Mum and Sprinter is the dream team, but Blue and John, they're up there. I like them. Definitely a lot better than, well, this person who picked Priestess. Why did she win Priestess? I forgot. The Priestess, the more and more I play Identity 5, the more I realize that what we had with Priestess was truly great. And I was too dumb to realize that. At the time I was like, no, Priestess is bad. Her default debuff is so bad. But now I look at her and she's like, I really would have loved it. I would have probably named Priestess. Because now that I see what we don't have anymore, I miss it. I really genuinely miss it. I wish it was back. The old Priestess portals. Because those were so good. Those were the bomb. Maybe we can get this Priestess back up. It's possible. Because she heals so fast. Yep, we got her back up, boys. We got her back up. She's hiding by my side for now, but that's okay. We'll just work on this one. I don't know where the servant is. There's a servant walking around somewhere. There's a second one. Oh god, that scared me. I thought that was the servant. God, HOKAGE, don't stand by my next to my cipher. Oh, there's a third one. Let's try to finish the cipher, I guess. You got close. Because she's gonna chair me no matter what. She has multiple servants around. So annoying, we were just about to finish that. Piece of garbage. Now we have this servant here stuck on the cipher. I don't even know whose it belongs to. I think it's a regular servant, her main body servant. So yeah, HOKAGE is just buying time. She doesn't want to rescue me immediately. Just to give our team some chance to decode. We should find that priestess. We gotta heal her, get rid of her leech. Do something. Is HOKAGE still by... There's a leech right there. Is there a leech by this cipher though? Because it's still like 40%. As far as I can tell, there isn't. Alright, good. They healed up. Sorry about you. I can't really do anything. Oh, I have elbow pads. I thought for some reason I thought I only had one more. Oh god, there's another one behind me. Got her right behind me. There we go. Oh, that's not following me. Someone get rid of my leech. Thank you. Someone still get rid of my leech, please. Where's the other one? Oh no, that's mine. Yeah, okay. We completed the ciphers pretty darn fast. Guess we're not doing that door. Since we have nothing better to do, we can go to the other door. That's something better to do. Really? I'm lagging a little. Look at me zigzag. Now I've been walking straight. Alright, now it's fine. We should reach this door no problem. I'm all for nerfing OP things, but you shouldn't nerf them to the point where they're unusable once again. Because Priestess wasn't that great. Then they buffed Priestess. Then they nerfed her back to Oblivion. What was the point then? If you're gonna buff something and then nerf it, remove only one thing. Make one bad thing. Leave the other. They could have done either hunters can't destroy the portal when it's being created, the world portal, but they can go through regular portals, or they can't destroy regular portals. They can't go through regular portals, I mean, but they can destroy the world while it's being created. Not both. If you get rid of both, she's back to being, like, in my opinion, actually worse than before. I mean, sure, she has the world portal now, but, like, you can't use it for a rescue, and usually when a person gets chaired, they're not going to be anywhere close to it. And if they are, you can bet you the hunter's going to destroy it before they even get a chance to. They could have gotten rid of one of her abilities, made one of her abilities worse, but not both. Oh yeah, and that was, if you see a no skin dream, which is probably Landline. Priestess was too OP on Moon. Well, that's why you changed one of her things about her, not both of them. Because now she's useless. I think we can agree, if you changed one thing about her, she would have been worse, but not to the point of complete uselessness. Uselessness. Is that even a word? Oof. Well, we'll see how well this person kites, but usually in my experience it doesn't. It's usually around 40 or 30 seconds kite from this mechanic. But, yeah, and she, like I said, I think we should have had a better, like, a person who can kite more reliably be the mechanic. Because, I mean, come on, she died in hospital. That's just sad. You're lucky basement isn't here. I'm gonna go finish Pedro's cipher. It's really important when you're a rescue character, you actually tell your teammates where the cipher is. Wait, is this a cipher? Could this be? Where's the other one, his cipher? It looked like it was this one from the minimap. Dang, I took off Tide Turner. Because the mechanic should have Tide Turner. Well, you don't want more than 2 people to have Tide Turner. Who could this be? What kind of spider player is this? Oh, nobody. It's probably nobody. That's not a joke. That person's name is Nobody. Just gonna get rid of these webs. She still somehow died, even though she didn't take down any plants. Oh, she's coming for me. I don't have my window boost anymore. I can't really drop this power against Spider. There you go. No, I can't really go anywhere either. That's the problem. Oh, I can go to hospital though. We have Cypher Prime. If they don't want to hit you, and you have Cypher Prime, just go to the strongest place of the map. And it makes them really tough for them, because then they're for sure not going to get you. Which is how our first kite should have been, but you know what, that's alright. Well, he just used Blink, so he's not going to teleport. I know what we're waiting on. Yeah. Federal is a pretty good rescue. Oh, it was Eileen. Like Gardener's nerf, they made her completely useless. I really don't know how they could have changed the chair mechanic to make her useful at destroying rocket chairs. No way. They should have left the chair thing the same. I don't think they should have gave her increased vaulting speed next to a rocket chair. Because you don't want to overdo the buffs so much that you also have to nerf a character. Like, when you're buffing them, you're also nerfing them. I mean, in a way, it encourages people to stop using the Gardener toolbox in general because it's a horrible item. So therefore, people won't use Gardener. But her first ability is pretty good. She's invincible to the first attack. So if you find her first, she's fine for the next 30 seconds usually. Usually takes a hunter 20 seconds to find someone. 20, maybe 15 if they get a good spawn and they know exactly where a survivor spawned. Back in the day, back in season 1, you used to always hear the blink. But ever since then, it just gradually faded away. I don't know what they did to it. Maybe the devs did something where like they significantly made it quieter. But now it's impossible to hear. I'm curious, is HOKAGE familiar with... What's she gonna... We need her first go, second is I played Barmaid a ton in customs yesterday and I feel pretty familiar with her. I want to use her in rank, but just like... Perfume is always a better option. Oh, like, almost always. I really like Barmaid's gimmick though, it's super cool. How you can immediately heal a teammate. I really like that. But it's like, it takes a little bit too long. In my opinion. To heal yourself. 20 seconds? It's good against every hunter, I believe, except Feaster. Feaster is the one hunter where he could use his ability faster than 20 seconds to kill you, if he got that first hit off of you. And as we all know, Feaster is pretty meta, so going with Barmaid against Feaster mains is a bad idea. Usually gonna be, because because nobody can guarantee they're gonna kite and not get hit for the next 20 seconds against the Feaster. It's really tough with those tentacles. But Perfumer, her perfume is every 10 seconds, so it's doable with Perfumer. It's a lot more doable. But with Barmaid, you have to guarantee yourself, like, you're taking a big risk, basically. Additionally, Barmaid's beer is not great against Blink. You can only use the beer after you get hit. The beer takes 20 seconds. Blink takes 60 seconds when the game starts. The hunter might use 10, 15, 20 seconds to find you. They might take another 10, 20, or 25 seconds to hit you if you're going on a good kite. And then you drink your alcohol, and they just blink you. So it's not good against characters who use Blink. And Feaster, Soul Weaver, some people use Blink on their Rippers. Dream Witch definitely. There is... I think in a quick match it's a lot of fun. Or customs, like I was doing. But otherwise, it's a big gamble. But other than that, it's really cool how you can heal, like, let's say you're a mercenary who has a healing debuff. Now, for my mercenary build, I use a build where teammates heal me 30% quicker. Not that I want to get healed, but in case I ever have to. Because there's really nothing else that you're going to use on mercenary. Maybe, Sticker. Sticker's the other one. You could go 3 points Sticker, 1 point in, I don't know what the trait's called, the one that your teammates heal you faster. Or you could go 3 points in self-healing your mercenary, and 1 point in Sticker, like I did. Because honestly, by the time the ciphers are primed, you shouldn't be going down the first save. Sometimes you'll do the second save, but usually not. Uh-oh. Like I'm supposed to be doing right now. Oh god. Don't tell me Overthrown has types in there. I guess that was partially my fault because I didn't say don't move, I'm coming. I was too focused on talking. But I would have made it. Honestly though, Overthrown should know not to rescue. Everyone out here who's listening right now, if you're a seer, do not rescue. Whatever you do, don't rescue. Unless you're playing with a teammate and the teammate says, like... Also, I thought they fixed that double animation bug, but oh well. Unless you're playing with a teammate, like let's say HOKAGE, and they say help me, because that usually means nobody's coming to rescue when somebody should be coming. So that's like the one exception when you're not supposed to be a rescue character, but you have to go rescue. We have this cipher almost done. It's just, I don't know if they're gonna last, which he's not. Or, yeah, he's not. If I could just sit down and actually decode this. Wait. Did I finish that cipher? Am I going crazy? Did I finish that cipher? I actually can't remember. Just barely hits me. Spider has this secret ability where she could hit you and terror shock you even though you're on the other side of the tower already. Even if you're like basically done with faulting. But otherwise, if I kept running, I would have just died. She would have put spiderweb on the sides. She can do that. But yeah, basically we're pretty much screwed. Because we had the wrong person saved. Honestly, I'm okay with hiding. We basically lost. Oh no, she saw me. Fall. Yeah, there's no ammo for it now. Dungeon's there, but he's not gonna get into the dungeon. Ripper's worse to go than Spider. The way it works is you should reveal yourself 1/4 of the way, but not come like exactly halfway. If you reveal yourself like Because what I mean by reveal yourself is if you come too early, don't just go ahead and rescue. If you're like right next to the chair, don't just straight up rescue. Hide yourself, hide your tracks, hide until it's 1/4. Then you reveal yourself, you walk up to the chair. By the time you finish the rescue, it'll be close to halfway. You don't want to come when it's close to halfway. You want to come when it's 1/4. Because otherwise, yeah, you are gonna risk the chair shot. That's a fact. That's good. But like, you still want to save close to half. It doesn't have to be like literally 49%, like half, like nearly halfway, but it should be somewhere close to. You know, I just realized now, is the game too loud? Like, can you guys not hear me over the game music? It's probably fine now. It's probably fine now, but when I'm getting chased, it's super loud. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. Some people say it's fine, other times it's not fine. I don't know. Some people are okay with loud sound and not hearing me. But when I hear it, I'm like, well, that just kind of... When I think about it, just kind of ruins the purpose of having a mic. And the hunter's over there in the corner. Is it a spider? Alright, by the way, I said Ripper is worse than Spider, but on Church is the one exception. Spider is way stronger on Church than Ripper. They're both super strong. It's a hard choice, whichever one to ban. I would still ban Ripper if Blood Queen wasn't a thing. But honestly, actually, now that I'm on the topic, who even plays Ripper anymore? Nobody plays Ripper anymore. But yeah, Ripper's worse than Spider, almost always. The only time Spider's better is right here on this side of the map. The one I'm like looking at, because she could put webs literally everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Is she gonna try to take him to? No, she's not. The spider probably could have taken her to the basement since the web's there. So yeah, you want to hide. And then when it gets close to 25%, then you want to go ahead and rescue. Then go rescue. Not too early, and I took a second hit. Oopsie. Oopsies, I took a second hit. Don't try to take second hits as mercenary. The heartbeat's always loud. The heartbeat's fine, just the music. It can be loud, honestly. What are you talking about, simple replica? Cowboy is not that great. He's A tier. I would say he's A tier. But I wouldn't say he's like godly. Maybe you're just joking, but landing that lasso, good luck with that. I definitely don't know how to land a lasso. Not to mention he can't kite at all. Like he has this lasso, but let's all be honest, the lasso's pointless. It doesn't do anything against the kite. Do I think Connor's beard's tier now? I think he's still A tier. He's definitely still good if the person knows how to use him. The skill cap required is ridiculous though. You have to be so unbelievably good with him to even be able to compete. As far as like oops, that was the last cipher. As far as usable hunters go for like starters, Clown is definitely not up there. Don't use Clown. Like maybe if you want to stay like super classic, like if you want to play classic characters. And like everyone likes a person who could play Clown. Like if you know how to play Clown, that's really cool. Because like nobody can play Clown. Yeah, this is what it's gonna be like. Oops. I need to stop talking because I can't concentrate. I should have vaulted that way earlier because she can't do anything. Dungeon wasn't here anyway. I think, right? Really? Really? The heartbeat is what's annoying you? Really? Really? I did not think of that. Whenever I listen to my streams, it's always the music. Everyone else says it's fine. Oh, it's okay. I haven't answered some questions from a while ago. Kelly said, "Are my teachers striking because of low pay?" So, yes, my teachers are striking for like the 12th day, I think now. And yes, they say it's for a lot of other reasons, like I don't know, school nurses. Our school is good enough to have a nurse though, but many schools don't have nurses apparently. Like they're not always in the building like our nurses. And a bunch of other things like librarians and I don't know, smaller class sizes, yeah. But money is also on their list of things they want. And obviously nobody wants to pay none of the government wants to pay the teachers more money. But money is definitely, I would say, a high priority. I mean, that's your living right there. And teachers don't get paid a lot. They really don't get paid a lot. So I would say it's mostly money. Although my classmate, my friend of mine said, they don't just strike for money. I know that. But I would imagine it's just money. It's mostly just money. Kelly, yeah. The game's boring now, so you don't play it? I find it really interesting when people don't play a game, but they watch it. And that's what I do with one person I watch on YouTube. I used to play the game. But it takes a lot of money to get all the cool stuff, all the cool cards in the game, all the cool deck combinations you could do. It's a card game. But I watch him because he can make all those cool card combinations. And it's kind of cool. I would say it's cool. Which perfumer skin is that? This is the perfumer skin from Call of Abyss. It's not available anymore. My guess is it probably won't be available ever. Maybe if they make another Call of Abyss, this might be on like a returning like skins list or something like that. Maybe you could buy in the shop or something like that. I don't think they'll ever come back. I'm pretty sure exclusive. There we go, Sands of Time. It was from the Call of Abyss event in January. In Season 4. Oh yeah, someone answered that question already. So yeah, it's Call of Abyss. Oh yeah, and that's a good point. If you know how to rescue, you won't get terror shocked. So, when you're rescuing... Oh, what? I don't know what deer meant. When you're rescuing, you should always watch the hunter. Always stare at the hunter while you're rescuing. Like, unless they just hit you. But when they're waiting in front of the chair like that, always stare at the hunter and just trust your reflexes. If you have good reflexes, like if you've been playing the game for a while, you can tell when the hunter raises his attack and he's about to hit you. So then you could quickly get off the chair, take the regular hit. If you have good reflexes, it's no problem not getting terror shocked. The exceptions are Spider. Sort of Spider. It's hard to see when she's about to attack. She doesn't make it very obvious. Clown, basically impossible because he could just hold his dash and it's instant. You just have to hope you don't get terror shock there. Every other hunter is definitely possible to just avoid the hit just by moving out of the way. Maybe even make them hit the chair. Like, what I like to do is I don't always just straight up just walk to the chair and just stare at it. I always walk back and forth, just to sort of mess with the hunter's mind, like make him think I'm rescuing. Like they see an animation, they hit. And some hunters are like that. If you move, they hit. So that's why I walk around the chair. Sometimes they'll hit and they'll hit the chair, which is even better. Sometimes I start rescuing when they're far from the chair, and then I purposely stop rescuing just so they can hit the chair, and because they don't see it coming. And there's a lot of mind games you can do with rescuing. And it looks like I'm rescuing from basement. I have Tide Turner. If you don't have Tide Turner, don't rescue from basement. You're gonna die. All of you are. Well, when doing a basement save, you wanna come early because it takes a lot of time traveling. The spider thought this magician was smart and would like walk to the side a little bit, walk behind me. So the spider purposely hit behind, thinking he would go behind, and instead ended up hitting me. And it's funny when that happens. That's like a moment where like it's annoying when it happens when you're the hunter, because if that happens when you're the hunter, then what ends up happening is that you try to predict their movement, the more skillful movement, and instead that's not what happens. They did the less skillful move, but they still got away with that, and that's the most annoying part. But this guy's going back in basement. Okay. I thought he was going back in basement because he was kind of close to it. He should rescue magician first. Yeah. Because he's the one with Tide Turner. And everything I just said went horribly. That's exactly what didn't happen. Pedro changed his mind. Instead, HOKAGE came to rescue with no Tide Turner. That is exactly what did not happen. And we gotta heal up though. We're still at 2 ciphers. Don't die by basement, that's all that matters. Oh, don't die by basement. That's all I can do now. She's not gonna make us. Yeah, she's not. I would have been mad if she went for basement. She would have gotten me in basement. I don't know. We could try with no sound and music. The thing is, you know what? I can't play with heartbeat because the heartbeat is one of the biggest things to help you avoid the hunter. I don't know how to fix the stream though. I don't know how Blue did it, but his audio on the game sounds really good. It sounds like you're actually in the game. But meanwhile, my stream audio, as you can tell, probably sounds really muffled right now. Let me listen. But meanwhile, my stream audio, as you can tell, probably sounds really muffled right now. I mean, does it? It's better than before. Some hunters just don't hit the chair. Do I normally run tight turn with Perfumer? There's rules with it. If there's a mechanic on the team, run Broken Windows. If there isn't a mechanic on the team, then you have to run tight turner because you're gonna save second. And that's another good thing why you should run tight turn on Perfumer if there's no mechanic. If the mercenary got hit, if the mercenary gets hit early game, and they didn't get healed, and if it's a spider, since it was a spider, that was like an exception. But otherwise, actually, mercenary would still go to rescue first. He just would die. That was just an exception because it was spider. If you're in lower tiers, I would suggest to always run tight turn around Perfumer because, well, what I'm trying to say is in lower ranks, people aren't aware as what builds they should run on which characters. So you might have a mechanic that just doesn't rescue that just doesn't have tight turn or something like that. So just to make it super obvious, just say don't move, I'm coming, and then you'll have tight turner. Honestly, in lower tiers, I wouldn't expect the mechanic to have tight turner in lower tiers, because mechanic is a tough kite, and people are just learning to kite in the lower tier range. So if they run tight turn on their mechanic, they're probably gonna die. I don't know why he's saying sure, but maybe he knows it's nobody. You should ban Blood Queen, because Feaster, it's still possible to kite. Maybe he knows it's nobody, that's my guess. But otherwise, if it's all for one or Lan, they are almost for sure gonna go Blood Queen. I'll tell you right here, if it's the S skin Blood Queen, It's either All for One or Lan Lan. Only they have that skin. I have to listen for the mirror. It's not Blood Queen. Yeah, it's not Blood Queen. He gets away this time. Wait. Our mercenary is failing a kite? This is sad. Well, I don't know who's rescuing second now. Because mercenary is supposed to do first rescue, perfumer second. This is so annoying. She marked me with wanted order. That was such a useless owl. Where is he going? This area is perfectly fine. Yeah, I don't know why he will pat it away. You know, you'd think with characters like a mercenary, you don't have to know how to kite it because you could just rely on elbow pads, but I guess that's not exactly how it works, because you also have to know when's the right time to elbow pad, and that wasn't a good time to elbow pad. And I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Wrong place at the wrong time. What are you gonna do about it? Someone finished that cipher already. I don't know what situation Pedro would not be able to kite early game. Alright, she's fine. No, that was really good. I have guards, so she got 1,000,000 stacks from that rescue. This is not fun. I don't know, she's probably gonna come after me, so this is the best. This is a good area to stay in. Please tell me his pal's still here. Thankfully, the pal was still here. Vault, vault, vault! Oh my god, the spider web almost killed me. Well, I'm not paying attention anymore. I'm just vaulting like an idiot when I should be waiting. I should just stop streaming. That's a great idea. I should just stop streaming so I can actually concentrate. Well, we would have lost anyway. Pedro, did you just say sorry? Was that just this match? It's okay, I guess mistakes happen. Did they remove the rest of Kindly's name? I don't know. I know he changed his name, that's what he said. But I don't know if it was because of the devs. I don't think it was the devs. Like, there's this other guy whose name was like... First it was penile cancer, and then he had the D word in his name. I don't think it was there. I don't think they removed it. The devs told you that "re" is offensive in Chinese language. They directly contacted you? They directly contacted you telling you that it's bad to have that in your name? That's something else. I've never heard of that. It's someone contacting someone else because of their name. I just thought you could put whatever in your name because they won't care. Oh, the game was directly telling you that it wasn't acceptable. So the game has a filter for Chinese swear words, but not English swear words in an NAEU server. Okay. That just shows the amount of dedication that is being put in this server. Alright, focus time. I'm not gonna throw this match this time because I was talking and not paying attention. I'm watching out for servants. Not a dream witch, that's for sure. Maybe Doc will come and rescue with a balloon save. Well, I think so, since it's not being picked up. By the way, I hate this chair. I say this every stream, I hate this chair. I hate it. I wish I could just sit on my living room couch, but it's way too loud up there. And sitting in my room is not a good option since A, I technically don't have my own room. And B, I wouldn't sit in it anyway, it has bad Wi-Fi. Don't ask me what. I have no idea. Oh. Did you guys see that? I tried an elbow pad. And I freaking touched the web. I touched the web through the wall, and it stopped my elbow pad. I purposely went around it so that doesn't happen, and it happened. If you elbow pad in a web, the web will cancel your elbow pad. And unfortunately, web can go through walls. There's so many inconsistencies with the game. I gotta finish this cipher. There's no way this spider has a million web. If I stayed by this power, she would have just killed me, because she has a million web. If I elbow padded away, she still has enough web to catch me. And all I can do is elbow pad away to a different area and hope she doesn't have web. I mean, let's be real. We're certainly not gonna win if someone's gonna be a forward. Doc doesn't main forward. Come on, Doc. You don't main forward. Play Perfumer. That was weird. Whoa, what is with this lag? I'm getting no distance with my elbow pad. just straight up leaves in shame. I wish Doc actually tried after he hits champion. And he's trying alright, but forward isn't his main. I highly doubt he's gonna play Spider after saying that, but maybe. I don't know what HOKAGE is gonna play. HOKAGE, there's a cipher right next to you. This is a little bit annoying. Can't even decode here. Not the prettiest of kites from HOKAGE. Especially when she wasn't moving. What is pink? Why are you yellow? Thank you. I'm so done with this team. Now what now? Do I rescue or does he rescue? Whoa, that was pretty good. That was good. That's slow volt though. May I ask why? This is the definition of a loss right here. Hey, issue. Issue identity 5. An interesting name. Dungeons at Shed, although it won't really matter for HOKAGE. Dungeon as in basement. Sorry, I get those two mixed up all the time. I just call basement dungeon. Basement is a dungeon, basically. hell? Strongest cipher in the map has still not been decoded. Oh man, he's really messing up. This Ripper just is messing up really bad. I think he just missed a foggy blade. Is he chasing after me? Oh my god, Hokage, get out of here. Can I stop lagging? Is that a possibility? If he placed the peeper outside, this is so annoying. Peeper's not even good. Oh, he's gonna come here now. That's primed. Oh god, kind of jump scared me. Dungeon/basement is danger area, hatch equals escape hatch. I don't call it hatch though. I still call it dungeon. You dueled with your friend and you kept getting 2 bad teammates. That's how it goes, Apio. If you're like Griffin, you're gonna get bad teammates. You gotta be careful with friendly hunters. One time we had a friendly Hellenburn. He tried to spin with me, and for a good 2 minutes, I stayed away from him because you can't trust a friendly Hellenburn. That is the scariest thing in this game. Not Blood Queen, not Feaster. A friendly Hellenburn is the scariest thing. Match 4, stream. I'm the type of guy that still types even though match is starting. I don't actually, but I basically do though. All I do is type. And that's forward. I hate this spawn. Because usually someone else spawns over there too. As Sonic said it best, that's no good. Well, this match is probably going to be a loss as well. Although then again, the last match was somehow a tie. I don't know, maybe HOKAGE can pull off some crazy Kaiba. Probably not. Dalk is still not finished with his cipher, and there it goes. I really hate having a forward and a mercenary on the same team. It's such a waste of decode. If someone doesn't do a good kite, you're practically screwed. Especially when, like, sorry doctor, like, I don't trust you as a forward just yet. Maybe if you keep at it. She's gonna burn it. That is the most terrifying thing. Forget friendly hellhumbers. A walking servant not attacking you is the scariest thing you can ever experience. I may as well take this. Maybe he could. Nope, he's doing his own thing. Ooh, can we possibly win this? Forward coming in with the dot, coming in with the forward phase? You could win this. Please don't tell me both can stay. Oh no! Arrow wasn't looking. Yes! Oh yes, Doc! Doc, you lifesaver. You absolute lifesaver. Cypher's plan, but like, what can we do? No, I wanted her to hit the chair. No, Hokage's gonna die now. That was the worst thing to do. Maybe not? We have no one decoding now. We got so close to winning. Now it's gonna be impossible. I guess that's the end of the ring session, guys. That was a complete waste of time. I thought we were getting somewhere at first, but I guess not. I don't know who they're playing with, but they're playing with someone who's giving them stars. Oh, mommy.